Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to my amazing subscribers. Thank you all for your support. I genuinely appreciate your support. And if it's your first time here, the newbies, welcome to the family. My name is Magali, but most people know me as Magali Pearl. Feel free to subscribe to my channel so that you will always be notified every time I post a new video. Again, feel free. Actually, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you like and comment down below. So yeah, today I just decided to film a chit chat video for you guys. I am just pretty much, sharing what's been on my mind with you guys and being vulnerable. I'm sharing a little bit about what I think about submission. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look and that you want to hear the conversation, keep watching. What should we call this video? Okay, so let me just be very candid with you guys. So today has been a very lazy day for me. I just decided to not go anywhere and not do anything and just stay in, just to rest, because I have been feeling so burnt out and just like when you have that feeling of being exhausted, that it affects even your energy, and it affects your thinking process, and it affects your even your spiritual life. Like for example, I have been having a hard time to just stay still and pray like I usually do, like I normally do. So yeah, I decided, I was like, you know what, sometimes you just gotta do nothing and just rest. So I literally slept all morning. Like yeah, I woke up at 1. Yeah, and I don't feel guilty about it. I don't feel bad, because during the week I'm up at 5 a.m. So every now and then you gotta just relax and just allow a lazy day. Yeah, and I feel like I'm always so hard on myself. So today I am going to have a conversation with you guys. I'm gonna be vulnerable, okay? Oh my gosh, which is like so scary, being vulnerable on the internet. Oh, okay. Anyhow, so I am doing my makeup because I feel so rested, and I just wanna go get some groceries, and I have to meet up with a friend real quick, and then I'll do groceries, and I'll come back and get a swim. I'm gonna swim because it's so good. I love swimming because it's just a releases stress, makes your body feel good, and it's a lymphatic drainage, which is really really good. Especially I've been working out a lot, building muscles, so I need to have that. Swimming will be really good for my body. Plus, it's a full body workout and it does relax your body. So yeah, and then I'll take a bath later. But yeah, today is just self like care day, just relaxing, giving myself a break. I'm always doing stuff. And by the way, we're gonna chit chat because there has been a topic that's been on my spirit for a little bit, and whew, yo, we were literally debating about this with some of my colleagues. We were talking about submission. So I want to first, ladies, I need you guys to tell me what you guys think about submission. First of all, I really want to see I want to hear your opinions. So put your comments down below. Drop your comments. So I'm gonna share my perspective on what my personal perspective when it comes to submission. As a Christian woman, as yeah, a born again Christian woman, I am not legalistic. However, I do believe in the Word of God, and I do my best to follow the Word. I am not always on point. Sometimes I just sometimes it's hard, okay? But thank God for His grace and mercy, and then just having a community of other believers who just get it and are there to support you. So yeah, my personal opinion when it comes to submission between, husband and a wife, I genuinely believe that it's good. I know y'all gonna come for me, but listen, I'm just being honest. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I already did my concealer, but I want to show you. By the way, this video is not gonna be, it's really not a makeup tutorial. So guys, excuse me from not starting from the beginning, because I really did not intend it to film this video. Yeah, and pray for me, guys. My consistency, and to be frank, you guys know I have a regular job that I do. And that is very demanding. Most of the time, I am, like, I have to be mentally, like, I have to be physically, mentally present, and make sure, especially when you're a manager, you cannot afford to, just work anyhow. You're responsible for everything. If things go wrong, like whenever things go wrong, you are responsible for that, so yeah. So guys, I won't lie, responsibilities are good, but they also require a different type of focus and energy. So I'm not here to talk about my work. However, I do know that it has been affecting my creativity, because most of the time when I get off like drained, tired. And every time I try to like film content, yo, let me tell you, it's so hard because every time I get off, my social batteries are like, my social battery is so low by the time I get home. And I've been praying about it. I've been praying and I'm asking God, because I know there's, like, I always have content, and I enjoy sharing, like, whatever that I learn, whether from, the word, or like reading the books, or learning from other people, or just like life experience, or sharing just the word of God. I love it. I love sharing. I love, learning. You guys know that my YouTube channel is all about, my content is pretty much mostly about holistic wellness. We talk about pretty much everything. We talk about relationships, we talk about finance, we talk about God, we talk about fitness, even though I haven't really been showing you guys my fitness, because I'm in my fitness era. Like, I'm in my fit girl era. I be waking up at 5 and going straight to the gym. My body's transforming. I'm building, like, I'm gaining muscles. It's been a very good experience. I'm really grateful. Anyhow, let me catch you up on my life. Yeah, my life is just like everybody else. Like, I have ups and downs. Sometimes I don't feel motivated, but again, it's, because of God, I'm able to get out of whatever that's, whenever I'm like facing some things that are not cool, that are not good, it's always prayer that gets me out. Or just like, talking to the right people. So the month of June was a very good month, but it was very, very testing. So far this year has been good. But I've also, like, the Holy Spirit has highlighted some areas in my life that have some, opportunities, some challenges where I need to improve, learn, and grow. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to look at myself and being able to face myself and face even not like the worst, because I would never, like, something about I've learned in life that I'm super grateful for is that I've come to just be to make peace with life, and knowing that I'm not a perfect human being and I'm never gonna be perfect, and that's not an excuse for me to just be like however, or treat people however. No, I'll never do that. But just giving myself some grace on certain things whenever you face some challenges, or you fall short on the things like the standard, or like goals, or like some discipline that you put for yourself to make you better and to honor God. So again, we gotta give ourselves some grace and learn. And what matters most is knowing where you at and where you're going and what it takes, what it's gonna take for you to get there. You know what to do and what not to do. Um, so yeah, June was a very interesting month, very testing too. And then that was over. Um, and now we're in June. June has been a very joyful month for me, even though the beginning of June was very also testing. However, I'm liking so far how it's going. Now, I'm not saying that my life is perfect, y'all. Never. No. However, it's just knowing that God is always with me, and He enables me and He empowers me. So, yeah, I've been able to attract good people in my life. Some people have departed from my life, which is okay, you know, because there's a season for everything. Not everybody's meant to stay in your life, and I'm learning to understand that some friendship don't last for life. Sometimes people outgrow you, or you outgrow them. Sometimes there's so much disconnection from, like, as you change, you become a different person, and some people you no longer connect with them because the things that you guys need to use to bond on, or you used to connect on, like, for example, like, if the times you were, yeah, sometimes that, like, I'll give you an example. Like, the friends that I used to have when I used to party a lot are not the friends that I still have today. You know what I mean? So, whew. But guys, do you see how Pearl Cosmetics, the bra styler be just, ooh, Lord. This bra styler be just giving me life. Okay, look at this. Just be giving me life. I have decided to open myself up for love. But we're not gonna go deep to that because, anyway. But yeah, your girl is open for love. I feel like I'm in a very good place in my life where I've healed. My heart is open to receive the greatest love, and I'm open and I'm ready to give that same love. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So next time, if you see me and I'm telling you that I'm in love, don't be surprised. Okay. Anyhow, so going back to submission. By the way, I'm not doing too much today because I want to keep, like, the look I'm going for today is just a simple natural glam. I'm going to use, of course, Dior Concealer, Forever Skin Correct. I love this concealer. So, guys, I use two different colors. Because of the way my skin is, like, I have a very interesting complexion. It's like warm and neutral at the same time. Like, I'm warm and neutral at the same time. So the concealer I'm using right now is for warm. I always do dots like that. Yeah, going back to submission, I've come to understand one thing. Especially the more I read the Bible and the more I learn from people who are in very good, healthy, successful marriage, I realize that submission, they're able to be like that because they're submitted to each other. And especially the woman is submitted to the man's leadership. Now, you can't just submit to any man's leadership. He has to be a true leader. So I believe in submission. I believe that I'm gonna be a submissive wife. I genuinely, I genuinely believe in submitting to your husband. I do, however, I will say one thing though. You can't, before you submit, you have to first, do your own, take your time, do your research, get to know the man, get to know his mindset, his leadership style. Does he have a relationship with God? Does he Is he even like a good leader when it comes to himself? Like, does he have self mastery? Does he have a good relationship with God? Not a perfect relationship with God, but a good relationship. Is he a man that loves and fears God and respects God? I genuinely believe that a man that has a relationship with God, that loves and fears God, will be a man that you can submit to, because a man who sees God as his leader first, he is accountable to God. So you can trust that man to be a good man, okay? Now, I am not gonna say that a man that loves God cannot disappoint you. It does happen. It does happen in life, unfortunately, but it's just what it is. Men, like human beings, we're always gonna be human beings. We're gonna disappoint each other. Sometimes we're gonna have moments. We're gonna, you know, fall short of the glory of God. But then a person who loves and fears God does not intentionally go around, hurting people or disappointing people on purpose. You know what I mean? So I believe that submission is healthy in marriages. The Western has, managed to make us believe that, if you're a submissive woman, there's something wrong with you. No, 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 no. What I will tell you, if you guys haven't watched my content when I was talking about toxic relationship, obviously you do not want to submit to a toxic person. First of all, if you're my girl, you are my subscriber here, we are smart, intelligent women that, fear God, that have a relationship with God. We do not play games of toxicity, or we do not entertain toxic people. We do not entertain toxic people. We don't entertain toxic men. We don't entertain toxic girlfriends. We do not entertain anything toxic, period. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and I'll just tell you another reason why I believe in submission is because growing up, I had a really good role model. I had a few good role models. I'll say my grand. I was very blessed to see healthy marriage in my life. I mean, growing up with my relatives. I was raised by a queen. I was raised by a good woman. My grandmother, she is incredible, But I was also raised by an incredible grandfather of mine, who was just an exceptional human being. He was a great leader, a father, a husband. So growing up, I saw him. I saw how he treated his wife. I saw how he treated us, how he treated other people. So that's why I would never shy away from word submission, because actually, and especially as like now we're in 2020, like 2024, when it comes to submission, it's about complementing each other. There's certain areas, like there's certain strengths that your husband has that you have to be willing to let him lead you in that area, and you gotta give him respect as a man. And also men have to also allow us as women to let us lead in areas that we have, that we are strong, so that we can cover them and they can cover us. So technically submitting to each other is the man letting you cover. As for me, like for example, submitting to a man is me letting him cover me in the area that I'm weak, right? And also just giving him respect as a man. And also him submitting to like my strength is him knowing that we are each other's, we are each other's best friend. Like, I got him, he got me. Like I want to cover him in areas that he's not necessarily strong at, so that, together we can be a powerhouse. So that's just how I view it, and that's how I saw it growing up in my family. Like I never saw anybody trying to compete with anybody. How I know the Western wants to make us women trying to fight and be equal. Like for me, I don't want to be equal to a man. I don't want to. Like no, I'm not created to be. I don't have when it comes to biology, I'm like a woman. You know what I mean? I don't want to lift heavy stuff. No, I've never been like that in my mind. I've never thought, like, this has never been my mindset ever since I was a little girl, because I saw how, roles like men and women work together to complement each other, you know. And I know it's hard and it's scary sometimes to submit to somebody and to let them know your weaknesses, because these days people are out here to get you. They will use your weaknesses against you. So that's why I would say something like, before you submit, you know, use wisdom, be wise. Don't just submit to anybody. Pray, take your time to pray about it, you know. And also, don't just follow somebody. Like, you as Christians, you want to see the person. Does he just that? Don't just follow somebody who has gifts and is gifted in certain. No, watch. Does he have the fruits of the Spirit? Because the fruit of the Spirit, that is what you want to look up. You know, you want to look for. Does the person that, you know, who that you want to submit to, does he have love? Does he have joy? Does he have self-control, goodness, you know, long suffering, all of that? So, you know, living in America has also told me to not, you know, to not really take on everything that the Western show us and give us. And it's made me respect and really love and value who I am as a, you know, an African woman, and boundary. I mean, our values as Africans. There's so many things that we have, like values that we have that are so good, like being family oriented, having each other, like having a sense of community, knowing, like respecting each other, respecting our elders, and not just being like, you know, about ourselves and individualistics, like, you know, in the US. So yeah, that's my thought on submission, guys. Let me know what you think. And most women who, you know, who are afraid of submitting, it's because they have not had, you know, they've never had a good example growing up. So I can see how, you know, it would be so scary, you know, especially if you were abandoned by your father. If you're, you know, you grow up seeing, I mean, you grew up seeing your mother being abused by your dad, or you just grew up around people who were just, you know, men who were just evil, like, you know, because we gotta say how it is. Like, there are evil men out here, there are evil women out here, and it's just hard, especially when you were younger, that, you know, and you were exposed to, you know, men who were just bad. It's hard. You know, you grow up, as you mature, I mean, you get older as a woman, it's hard for you to submit, you know what I'm saying? And I will tell you something, I have also encountered some not good men in my life, but because of what I saw growing up, because of my grandfather, this is the importance of a good father. Good fatherhood, guys. Like, one good example. It doesn't matter what you're going to experience in life, but one person can set up a standard and a good example in your life, to the point where you won't take nonsense. I've never taken nonsense from any man, because I know, you know, as a woman, how I'm supposed to be treated. And I also know how I'm supposed to treat a man, because I saw my aunts, I saw my grandparents, I saw people, like, I saw how. That's why I also don't believe in men and women fighting and insulting each other, because I didn't see it growing up. But I can have grace for someone who never saw that, and all they saw was chaotic, you know, was abuse. I can see that. But that also, I have grace for you. I'll have grace, and I'm not here to judge anybody, but I'm also here to tell you that should never be the reason that you now decide to be just rude and think that all men or all women are bad. No, that should actually, all the bad experience that you face, you should choose to be different than that, you know, and be better. That's just how my personal opinion. And I just want to help my brothers pretty much in this area. Like, it's not like women don't want to submit. It's not like we don't want to submit. No, we do want to submit. We do want you guys to lead. We do want you guys to go out there and fight, and we want to support you. We want to do this. It's just that sometimes you guys take it to the next level. You want us to submit to, you know, control and manipulation, but that's not leadership. You know, leadership is brings the best out of people. Leadership is not you dictating or telling a woman what to do, and by doing that, you're destroying her self-esteem, you're destroying her confidence, you are completely robbing her sense of identity. or you are leading her in things that are not good. No, leading is being able to bring the best, out of the person, like being able to add value, instead of just taking, and that's how it's supposed to be with us women too. We are supposed to also give back value, give back support, give back love. But if it's not coming, if we're not getting that from a man too, I mean, you know what I mean? Anyhow, I'm using Laura Mercier setting powder. This is my favorite setting powder. I love it. I love it. Yeah, but no, submission, to be honest with you, like the moment a woman, like for example, for me, I know I'm not being cocky. I'm saying this with so much humility. Like I'm very intelligent. I know who I am. Like I know why I'm here. And that is because I have a relationship with God. So I'm the kind of woman, I'm not just gonna submit to any man. You know what I mean? Not because I feel like I can't submit. No, not because actually because I know the man, according to my relationship with God, I know the man I'm supposed to submit to and the man I'm not supposed to submit to. You know what I mean? And I do, like I said earlier, I do believe in submission. I think submission is beautiful. Like submitting as a couple to each other, committing to making each other better, improving each other, building a healthy relationship, building a legacy. So yeah, we do know, like we know when we're around, when you're around the right man and you encounter a good man and the man like loves you, respects you, and honors you. Submission to us is just a natural response, that would be a natural response. You will never have, if you love a woman, right, you will never have a problem with her submitting to you. It's just like sometimes you guys want to give the love to the women who are not ready for that, or who are not, who haven't done some work on themselves, who still probably are dealing with so much trauma. You know what I mean? And then when you're trying to love a woman like that, of course, because there's so much issues that they have within themselves that they haven't faced, guess what? They will put that on you, especially if it's a woman who doesn't have a relationship with God. Oh my God, you'll be in trouble. You know what I mean? And it's the same as us women. We try to love a man who is still broken. Yo, that's gonna backfire, So I think it's just using discernment and knowing where you are, being self-aware, what you want, what you're looking for, what you don't want, and yeah, and having the strength to walk away from the things that you don't want. You know what I mean? So yeah. So anyhow, my makeup, I usually keep it simple. I always set my concealer or my T-zone area with the setting powder from Laura Mercier. And now, you guys saw me using the bronzer I have on is Bronze Goddess by Estee Lauder. It's my favorite bronzer. And then now I am going to also use it actually as, I'm also going to use it as an eyeshadow, because I don't want to do too much. So. Oops. Sometimes all you need is just a good bronzer. You put it on your eyes as an eyeshadow all over your eyelid and your crease, and right there. Sometimes it's all you need, y'all. And boom, look at that. But then I've been doing something, okay? So there's this trend, something that I've been doing. I'm gonna use the blush from Sigma, and this was Actually, this was inspired by Alice in Wonderland. I don't think you can find it on the market because it was seasonal. But the pink I love. It's called Paint the Roses. It's such a great color. Yo, listen, look. So I'm gonna wear this as a blush, and I'm gonna use this as a highlighter. And with that, I'm gonna use my Pura Cosmetics blending brush. Guys, I need to clean my brushes. They are dirty. But anyway, I'm the only one that uses them, so it is what it is. It's not an excuse, okay? But it is what it is. Look, you see how when I blend that bronzer with this blush on my eyes, look, guys, just look at this. Like, it's just like, whoo, magic, magic, magic. All right, so I am going to now blend my face with the MAC Powder NC45. It's a little dark, but honestly, because it's summertime, I like to have that bronze look. That golden, I don't know if you guys can see. Like if you see the hairline, I'm lighter than actually my face. I've been getting something, I've been tanning, y'all. Like, I love to tan. I like when I look caramel, like, you know, caramelized. I love it. Now, this is how I look. The final look. But I'm gonna do something else. So I'm gonna go back with the same Laura Mercier powder. I'm gonna take a little bit like that, and I'm just gonna put it on my T-zone because this is the area I sweat the most because it's summertime. I've been sweating a little bit around my nose and my forehead and chin. You see, I'm only blending this side like that. Okay, that's it. And then for my eyebrows, should I do something interesting? Yes, I'm gonna go over with the Dior Onset Bra, and I am going to brush my eyebrows. I like it because it gives it a bushy kind of look, like a natural bushy look. And I'm using color shade 32. So I'm going to line my lips with the Dior lip liner. And this is shade 400. And then the lipstick I want to use. What's the lipstick I want to use actually? Am I going to use a lipstick or should I just go in with a gloss? Yeah, I'm just going to go in with a gloss. And I need to use an eyeliner. So the eyeliner I'm going to use is... Should I use the eyeliner? Yeah, I need an eyeliner. Oh la la. C'est bizarre. So I'm gonna use the brown eyeliner by Victoria Beckham. I'm almost out, y'all. It's probably one of the best eyeliner. Just using a little bit. Just like that. I'm gonna put a little bit on top, and then I'm gonna smudge it right here in the corner. because I want it to look like a faded liner, like a faded line. Yeah, kind of like faded smoky, like that. Now, can I have more here? There you go. Bingo. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply blush. Oh my God. And I'm going to wear gloss. I should probably just do the nude. I'll do the Topaz lip gloss by Par Cosmetics. My line. I'm getting ready to get into business partnership with someone. So guys, pray for me, because one thing about business, you can do it by yourself. Like need investors, and I'm open to investors, guys. If you're trying to invest, you're looking for a business that you can invest in, holla at me, okay? So we can work together. Let me know what you guys think about my perspective, my point of view on submission, because I genuinely believe that it is actually important that our generation understands that submission is not bad. Like, it's a good thing, submitting to your husband and him submitting to you is an act of actually wisdom, because we need each other. We help each other. We learn from each other. We empower each other, not the other way around, Let's not listen to people who are trying to come and create war between men and women. And of course, we have to, speak against those who take advantage of the weak. We cannot. I do not tolerate or stand with, toxic women or toxic men. I do not stand with that. I do not support that. And they need to be held accountable and get their act together. If not, we don't need to deal with them. You know what I mean? Alright, so there you go with my blush. The way I apply my blush, I always apply it higher, like this. I always do like a V or L. So that way, it gives you a really nice, it does open your face up actually. And it gives you a natural, it does make your your cheekbone stand out. Yes, like that. It's like a soft, feminine look, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But why do I feel like this area is like really, it's done really well, and this one is not? It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, now I am going to use the highlighter. For those who struggle with, having like thin eyebrows, I highly recommend that you use my brow styler. And if you have like the same skin shade, like skin color with me, you can use soft, is it soft? Yeah, soft coffee. It will look really good. And if you are a little darker, like dark skin, you can use black tea. Hold on. And if you're maybe a little lighter than me, you can use soft brown. So you see guys how I'm applying the highlighter very discreetly, like just a little bit. not too much. And I'm just applying it on top of the blush right here. But in a way that still blends everything together. You see this side? I put a little bit on my nose, forehead. That's it. And I'm gonna go in again with my mascara. Oh, this time I'm using a different mascara. So when I started, I was using the Dior Show Over Curl because I want my lashes to have that curl look. And now I'm going to use the Dior Show for lengthening my lashes, because this is really good for, you know, if you're trying to get some length. I haven't been wearing false lashes. I'm too lazy. I only wear them like on special occasions. And that's it, I'm done. Do you guys want me to show you how I got this ponytail done next time? Do you want me to show you how you can get this ponytail like nicely slick like this? Maybe my next video I'll film a really nice hair tutorial for you guys and tell you where I get the hair, what I put in my hair. So yeah, this is it. I am done.